In contrast to the trends of job creations that we've seen in this country, millions and millions go unfulfilled because people aren't ready for the opportunity. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Stay ready and got to get ready. Let's go. Hey good people, welcome to Career Impact. Today we're talking about stay ready and got to get ready. It seems that we live in a world where windows of opportunity are few, and when they open, they close just like that. If you're ready for the opportune moment when it presents itself, you're able to take full advantage of it. However, if you're not ready, then you have to go get ready, which typically leads to people losing out on that opportunity and ends up passing by the time they actually get ready. In the year 2010, I decided to go out on my own and I started working as a third-party contractor. And I opened up my own business as an independent contractor where I contracted myself out to these firms to do health IT. Well, my first contract lasted a year and a half. And I was geeked, but that year and a half went that fast. And then with that fast, I was unprepared. I wasn't ready. All of my other colleagues, some of my other colleagues had started preparing themselves for other contracts. They had already landed other contracts. And me, I wasn't ready. I had not looked for another contract. I had not updated my resume, my skill sets. I just flat out wasn't ready. So when you're not ready in the consulting world, they put you on the bench. On the bench is, it's kind of like where you have the skills, you have skill sets, but they don't have any opportunities out there for you. So you sit there until an opportunity comes up for you. So another way of looking at it is thinking about a pickup basketball game. Let's say you're out there, you're picking up your squad, you got this guy, you got this guy. Now you need someone that shoots three-pointers. Well, I didn't shoot three-pointers, I only shot layups. So it was easy to keep passing me by at that point in time. So after a month of riding the bench, I decided to go upskill. I went out, I found different courses that taught other levels of what I did for a living, other things that I didn't know how to do. So I learned how to shoot a three-pointer in the IT world. I learned how to build. I learned how to do so many other things that I didn't previously know. And then I was ready. I was prepared. With no contracts. And this has never happened to me again, but that's because I stayed ready. Stay ready and got to get ready. And I mean that. You have to be able to prepare yourself for the unseen. For the unseen. I got it right. So how do you stay ready? You stay ready by knowing your field. And how do you know your field? You got to investigate. Every quarter, I'm always looking to see what's new and upcoming in my field. Therefore, if they have a course or some type of training, I can upskill. I can go figure out what that skill is and I can upskill because you want to be relevant as time passes. If there's somebody out there that knows what you're seeking and they're willing to teach you, go learn from them how to do what it is that you need to do. So therefore, you stay prepared, you stay ready for opportunities that come. Resumes. Your resume never stops living. Anytime you get a new skill, anytime you get a new trait or something that you've done, a new duty on your job, add it to your resume. If it makes it to where it makes you relevant, put that on your resume. Update your LinkedIn, your career builder, your monster, all that social networking. Make sure you do that. And in addition to that, also make sure that you network out with other people that are in your field. They may know something that you don't. It's at your fingertips now. It's all through the internet. So it's ideal to have someone local so you can kind of build that rapport, have somebody that you can physically talk to. But hey, you have Skype now. There's ways to reach people internationally and talk about different things in your field that's going to help advance you and keep you relevant. Also, if you're in the contracting world like myself, or I was in the contracting world like myself, you want to be able to reach out to recruiters. Not when the contract ends, but maybe 3 or 4 months prior to. If you're in a career, don't wait until the writing's on the wall that it's about to be over for you. Start talking to other folks. Start putting your resume together before that point. Because if not, you're going to be ill prepared. And another thing, being ready this year doesn't make you ready next year. And being ready at this point in time doesn't make you ready today. You have to know your field. That's why knowing your field and seeing what's coming out new is important. Take Kodak, for instance. They invented the digital camera back in the 1970s. I believe it was like Steve Sasson came up with the digital camera back in the 1970s. Now, if you can see what the digital camera is today versus back, they should be winning and just destroying the market, but they wasn't. They were so dependent upon an old technology, an old skill set. That 35mm camera, that was their bread and butter. And it was also the sinking tool that was ultimately their demise. They had new technology. They had prepared themselves for new technology, but they couldn't get away from it. They got away from it, and they couldn't get away from the old skill set that they had. And then when everybody else had the opportune moment to come up with the digital camera or use that type of technology, it dwarfed Kodak. And they went from having a $80 stock to in 2011, their stock was worth 78 cents. That's a big deal. You gotta stay ready. Even the giants fall when they're not prepared, or not staying ready. So I ask you, what are you gonna do this week? What are you gonna do this month? What are you gonna do this quarter to make sure that you stay ready? Now, in the midst of staying ready, me and my team are putting together, or we're creating a webinar for this new program that I'm gonna put out, in which we're gonna help people achieve their career happiness. We're gonna help them stay ready. We're gonna help you stay ready. So I want you guys to be on the lookout for that. I'll start sending out different invites for that, and I'll start telling you here if this is of interest to you, to stay ready, to be prepared, all the good things we talked about so far on this channel. Thank you for watching this channel. Please love, like, and subscribe. Next week we got something else new for you. Like I said, be on the lookout. Tongue-tied. Be on the lookout for the webinar, and have a great week. Be positive. Stay ready. Do something that's going to impact your life and the people around you. Something positive. It's not always about, self-indulgence. Do something for somebody else this week. All right, I'm out. Peace.